town. Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol? Yeah, I'm back.
Ho, 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 you jolly bastards, and welcome to my so-called festive show. God, I love Christmas. The lights, the decorations, the booze, the slutty ladies in those Mrs. Claus outfits. Now there's a shoot I'd love to shove my fat guy down.
Oh, dirty bastard!
But also the movies set around this holiday. And to start off this Christmas season, I bring the ideal Christmas movie that encapsulates everything I love this time of year. From the lights, the decorations, the presents, the carols, the ass fucking.
Yeah, baby. You ain't gonna shit right for a week.
The cursing.
My fuck stick.
And Bernie Mac getting crushed to death. That's right, slutty Mrs. Clauses and alky Santas. This is Bad Santa. Released in November 2004, Bad Santa tells the tale of Willie, played by Billy Bob Thornton, and his elf partner Marcus, played by Tony Cox, who takes jobs every year as a mall Santa or mall elf, only to rob the place the night before Christmas, with Marcus's mail-order bride getaway driver Lois, played by Lauren Tom, on hand to help. Willie is a self-loathing, suicidal, foul-mouthed, manically depressed, horny alcoholic with a compulsion for fornication.
Look, I've boned a lot of fat chicks in my time, sure. But, as far as I can recall, I've never fornicated anybody.
But he's also the man you need for cracking a safe. With Marcus using his short stature to scope out the security protocols, one day Willie comes across a bullied kid named Thurman, who is convinced Willie is the real Santa, and after saving him from a random gay guy...
Leave Santa alone!
Good God! Ass clown.
Willie drives him home and robs his house.
He's an asshole.
But unfortunately, he finds out someone is skulking around his motel room and out of desperation decides to lie low at Thurman's house. But with his alcoholism, self-despair, as well as a store detective, suspicious mall manager, and his partners on his back, can Willie pull himself out of his depression and pull off the job, as well as discover the true meaning of Christmas? Bad Santa is a disgracefully depressing, mean-spirited piece of seasonal depravity. It's also fucking hilarious, with a great cast, great acting, dark laughs, and yet it still manages to pull off some surprisingly touching moments amongst the depravity. The always reliable Billy Bob Thornton kills it as the mall Santa from hell, playing one hell of a repulsive arsehole. He's an alcoholic, foul-mouthed pervert, yet still manages to be sympathetic. He is supported by Tony Cox as his partner Marcus, who once relied on him but is now regretting ever being affiliated with him due to his destructive behaviour.
I know how to keep a low profile, thank you.
What the fuck is this, Mr. Low Profile?
Mind your own goddamn business.
There's great chemistry amongst the cast, and seeing both Willie and Marcus give each other shit always has me howling with laughter.
What are you, Sigmund sawed-off fucking Freud?
You're an emotional fucking cripple. Your soul is dog shit. Every single fucking thing about you is ugly.
I even like what a complete dick Bernie Mac is as a store detective Gin.
Whatever you guys do, it works. All I want is a taste. When the deed is done, we part ways.
How much?
Half.
30%, that's fair.
Half.
I meant 33.
I meant half.
And a third.
Half.
I love how horrified John Ritter's mal-mannered manager Bob gets at the prospect of working with Willie. I even love how he gets uncomfortable around any profanity whatsoever.
But there's something about the guy that makes me uneasy.
Well, sure. Santa fucking someone in the ass.
Rest in peace, John Ritter and Bernie Mac. Lauren Graham is hilarious as the sexy barmaid Sue, who also has a fetish for Santa. And Brett Kelly as Thurman Merman may be one of the funniest child actors ever. Everything from his appearance, his line delivery, even that docile look on his face.
Is that it? For Christ's sake, make a move and stick with it, would you?
me.
Son of a bitch! You lousy, cheating little shit!
Wanna play again?
He's simple yet independent enough to take care of his senile grandma, played by Cloris Leachman, can be annoying but also endearing, and I don't like how Willie ends up taking a liking to him, and the more he hangs out with Thurman, the more you can see there is hope for Willie. At least until Bad Santa 2 gets made. Seriously, fuck that movie. But I digress. Willie even goes out his way to beat up the kids bullying Thurman, and this is how he redeems himself.
It was like I did something constructive with my life or something. I don't know. Like I accomplished something.
You need many years of therapy. Many fucking years of therapy.
This has got to be the most fucked up way a guy can redeem himself, and yet it hits me in the feels, while also indulging the sick fucking me. And that's why this film works. It takes the most depressing, mean-spirited elements that shouldn't be in a Christmas movie, but uses them to bring out a very uplifting, inspiring story of a disgusting, despicable man rediscovering his humanity. Credit to the cast, but most of all the writers Glenn Ficarra and John Reckler and director Terry Zwigoff for making this work where others would have failed. And I don't know why, but hearing the most beautiful, sweeping pieces of classical music being played over the more mean-spirited moments just makes it funnier. If I had to nitpick, I think Lauren Graham was a little generic and very underused, but she's still very charming and likeable enough here. And overall, it's a rude, crude, profane, hilariously dark, cynical Christmas comedy with enough dark heart to get you into the Christmas spirits. I mean, spirit. And that was week 1 of Northern English Bastards Jingle Balls. Next up... Actually, let's get this out the way. Bad Santa 2 sees Willie reluctantly reunite with Marcus to do another job, which requires stealing from a charity, and even worse, Willie's trailer park trash mum, Sonny, played by Kathy Bates, is the one who organised it. So Willie is back doing his usual horny, drunken Santa shtick while also trying to avoid a grown-up Thurman being Thurman or whatever. And the film is such a bore. It regresses Willie's progression as a character as an excuse to do a pale retread of the first movie. Okay, the cast are doing their best and Kathy Bates might be the only good thing in it, but with the first movie it used the more depressing elements to somehow bring out a surprisingly heartwarming story of redemption. This doesn't. It plods along with no originality, no real thought. Even Thurman is annoying in this. Yeah, in the first it was kind of the point, but it got great reactions out of Willie, and Brett Kelly had an innocence to him. And he had a great talent for comic timing as well as great delivery of the lines. But here, despite still having that great delivery, him as a grown man still acting like this just made him come across creepy. I don't know why, I just found him creepy in this. The side characters are dull, the jokes are unfunny. So overall, it's a pointless, depressing, self-hating, pissed-in mess of a Christmas sequel. That was the first week of Jingle Balls. Next up...
You killed him!
Did not.